Exercise 23B, question number 3. State which of the line segments are perpendicular to the line PQ. Before that, you should know uh, how two lines are said to be perpendicular. Two lines are said to be perpendicular to each other if they contain an angle of 90 degree between them. That means, suppose you are having here line AB and one more line is here PQ. This is your line AB and this is your line PQ. If they contains angle of 90 degree between them, so lines are said to be perpendicular. So similarly, question number 3, we are having a diagram. So in question number 3, state which of the line segments are perpendicular to the line PQ. So this is our diagram and we are having here line PQ. Now we have to find that which lines or line segments are perpendicular here. Simply you have to find, if you are having 90 degree angle with line PQ, that means the given line will be perpendicular. So first in this line AB, you are having 80 degree angle, that is not 90 degree. So line AB will not be perpendicular to line PQ. Then next we are having line segment CD and the angle is 90 degree. So yes, CD is perpendicular to the line PQ. Then again EF is a line segment and the angle is 60 degree less than 90 and it's not a 90 degree. So EF will not be perpendicular to PQ. And in the last line MN, yes, there is an angle of 90 degree. So MN will be perpendicular to PQ. So finally you can write CD and MN are perpendicular to the line PQ because they are forming angle of 90 degree. So this is required solution for question number 3. Then question number 4, which of the following figures shows two mutually perpendicular lines? Question number 4, we have to find that which of the following figure given shows two mutually perpendicular lines. So first thing is that again you are having term mutually perpendicular and you know very well about perpendicular. If lines are having angle of 90 degree, that means they are perpendicular to each other. So here we are having 3 questions. I am solving the first one. Now in this question we are having 90 degree here. If 90 degree angle you are having here, that means all the angles are 90 here. So in this case lines are mutually perpendicular to each other. But in the second question you are having angle of 70 degree, which is not exact 90. So these two lines are not mutually perpendicular to each other. If you are having angle of 90 degree, that means they are mutually perpendicular to each other. Next, question number 5. For each figure given below, name the line segment that is perpendicular bisector of the other. So here is term perpendicular bisector. And as I told you, perpendicular bisector means what? Suppose you are having a line segment and you are having a perpendicular bisector here. The work of this perpendicular bisector is to divide a line segment into two equal parts. For example, suppose if you are having PQ equals to 8 centimeter, after this perpendicular bisector, name this point O. This total PQ from this point to this point, total distance is 8 centimeter. So after perpendicular bisector, here this will be 4 centimeter and this will be 4 centimeter. That means these two lines are said to be equal. OP equals to OQ, and this is the work of perpendicular bisector. Then question number 1. In question number 1, we are having A, B, C, D. And we are having here 90 degree. Now in this particular question, we are having these two hyphens here, and these symbols are indicating that sides are equal. So here we are having point P. So CP will be equals to PD. CP will be equals to PD, and if CP is equals to PD, that means AB is a perpendicular bisector of CD. Suppose we are having one more example. Okay, next question. Okay, so for this question, we are having M, N, A, this one is P, and this is B, sorry. Okay, now in this particular question, we are having that again this symbols are indicating, these equal signs are indicating that MP is equals to PN. MP equals to PN. And if MP equals to PN, that means again this AB is dividing this total line segment MN into two equal parts, and the line which is dividing a line segment into two equal parts is known as perpendicular bisector. So in this particular diagram, in this particular question, AB divides line segment MN. AB divides line segment MN into two equal parts. इस डायग्राम में ये लाइन AB जो है ये MN को दो इक्वल पार्ट में डिवाइड करती है, MP और PN. तो इसलिए AB जो है वो परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर होगा किसका, MN का. इसके बाद में जो एक क्वेश्चन है, P Q R S, this point is O, this one is 90 degree. Now we are having this symbols here. So simply again we are having this symbols here which indicates PO equals to OQ, and if PO equals to OQ, that means line SR divides line PQ into two equal parts. That means SR is perpendicular bisector of PQ. Similarly, we are having again OR equals to OS. So if OR equals to OS, that means this line RS is divided by line PQ into two equal parts. So PQ is perpendicular bisector of RS or SR. So like this you have to write. And one more question. But for this perpendicular bisector, you should have 90 degree. If you are not having 90 degree, for example, if you are having 80 degree here, so these lines are not said to be equal, because it's compulsory for a perpendicular bisector that you should have angle of 90 degree. यहाँ पे अगर 80 डिग्री होता, जैसे क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में है, तो वो परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर नहीं होगा वहाँ पे आपका सी डी परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर ए बी का नहीं होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर के लिए 90 डिग्री एंगल कंपलसरी है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे 90 डिग्री एंगल होना कंपलसरी है, मतलब कोई भी एक एंगल 90 डिग्री हो सकता है, तब आप वहाँ पे परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर निकाल सकते हैं. सो नाउ यू कैन सॉल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Question number 6. Name 3 objects from your surroundings that contain perpendicular edges. So as I told you that perpendicular edges you are having in your book, in your copy, and your whiteboard, blackboard, your table, your bench, everything. That means in the shape of rectangle or in a shape of a square is considered as having perpendicular edges. So you can write any 3, just like my textbook, copy, table, blackboard, whiteboard, notice board, etc. But that should be in a shape of rectangle or square, so that that particular shape contains 90 degree. Next question number 7. Using the given figure, answer the following. Name the pair of parallel lines. I think this question you can solve. It's very easy. You are having lines here, and now you can find which lines are parallel and which are not. So this line is P, this line is Q, this line is L, and this line is M. So first is name the pairs of parallel lines. So P is parallel to Q and L is parallel to M. Then name the pairs of mutually perpendicular lines. Simply, this angle is 90 degree, clear? And this angle is also 90 degree, this angle is 90, and this one is also 90. So mutually perpendicular axis, mutually perpendicular lines are P and L, then P and M, because this line P makes angle of 90 degree with line L. This line P makes angle of 90 degree with line M. So Q and L, Q and M. Then third is the line P perpendicular to the line L? So in this question, line P is perpendicular to line L. Yes, line P is perpendicular to line L. Fourth question, is the line Q perpendicular to the line M? Okay, in the third question it is given that line P is parallel to line L. Sorry, line P is not parallel to line L. Why? Because they are intersecting each other at this point. So no, line P is not parallel to line L. By mistake I have read as perpendicular. Then next is the line Q perpendicular to the line M? Yes, Q line is here and this one is M line making an angle of 90 degree. So yes, this line Q is perpendicular to this line M. Then question number 8. Place a scale ruler on the sheet of paper and hold it firmly with one hand. Now draw the two line segments AB, CD along the longer edges of the scale. State whether AB is parallel or perpendicular to CD. Now what you have to do? Simply just place your scale here. Clear? Then draw one line on this side and draw another line. Now after drawing, these two lines are parallel or perpendicular to each other? Tell me. Simply they are parallel to each other, because if you will remove scale from your notebook, simply your lines look like this. So line AB and line CD. These two lines are parallel to each other. This is your question number 8. Then question number 9 you can solve. Question number 10. Give two examples of from your surroundings for the each of the following. The first one is intersecting line. So intersecting line means what? You are having books. In books, two pages are intersecting, touching each other, and next is parallel lines. Parallel lines means what? The front page and last page of your copy and front face of a room and opposite face of a room. Many objects you are having. Then perpendicular lines. Walls, your board, blackboard, whiteboard, your table, etc. Then question number 11. Question number 11. First question is the true false. If false, give the correct statement. The maximum number of lines through three collinear points is 3. No, false. Why? Because only one and one line can pass through 3 points. So this is a false statement. Why? Because only one and one line can pass through 3 points, and that means if one line passes through these 3 points, then line is straight line is there, and these points are said to be collinear. Second is the maximum number of lines through 3 non-collinear point is 3. No. Suppose you are having 3 this non-collinear points. Now you can draw many lines here. Suppose one line from this, then one from this, one from this. Then you can join these 2 lines. Then you can join these 2 lines. There are many chances from where you can draw lines. So not exactly 3. So this is a false statement, and you have to write that no line passes through all the 3 non-collinear points. If you are having 3 non-collinear points, so there is a no chance that a line will pass through these 3 points. Then third is 2 parallel lines always lie in the same plane. Yes, true. Simply consider this as a plane, and you are having 2 lines. Suppose this one is your first line and this one is your second line. Now these 2 lines are parallel, and this total is your plane, and in a plane 2 lines are parallel. Then concurrent lines always meet at the same point. Yes, this is a true, because as you remember that I have told you, when 3 or more than 3 lines are passing from one point, then lines are concurrent, and this point is point of concurrence. So this one is true. Then a surface can be plane or curved. Yes, true. This is your required surface from on which I am writing, and this is a flat. But if you are going to find a curved surface, many objects you are having in your surrounding, in your life, which are exactly curved, just like your bottles and many shapes you are having. Then there are an infinite number of points in a line segment of 10 centimeter. Yes, right one, because we can't count that how many points are there. Sorry, how many points are there? We can't count exactly. So there are infinite number of points. Then true statement. Next is a plane has an infinite number of lines. Yes, right answer. Why? Because the same example again. Consider this as your plane. Now, is it possible to draw few lines here? No, it's impossible. You can draw infinite lines here without any problem. You can draw infinite lines here without any problem. So we can't count actually how many lines are there. So this one is true, that in a plane we can draw many lines. That means infinite number of lines you can draw, which we are not able to count. So this kind of lines you can draw in your diagram, in your plane. Then a plane has an infinite number of points. Again the same scenario. Now this is your required plane, and now tell me how many points you can plot here. Infinite points you can plot here. Listen, you can't count. Infinite number of points you can plot, you can project here. So this one is a true statement. Infinite number of points are available or present in a plane. Now your exercise is over, and if you are having any doubt, do message for that. Thank you.